All right, we've got Javier Oliu and Hank Powell coming up. Gonna get the scoreboard adjusted and we'll get right into it. All right, gang, here we go. Hank Powell and Javier Oliu. These guys are gonna go ahead and flip. Both these guys, good players, even better gentlemen. Looks like Hank won the flip there. Alternate break, rack your own. Two has to go on the back. 9 ball does not count on the break. You must call the 9 as well. Fast Action Billiards here in Statesville, North Carolina. If you haven't been here yet, make a stop on in, man. They got 4 bar boxes up front, 8 9-foot tables in the back here. Really great place. They've done a lot of great work for just being 2 months into the biz here. I love what these guys are doing. David Dool and Clint Clark. Hank Powell breaking from the right side of the table here. 4 ball finds the left side pocket after flirting with the top right. And that 6 just rolls right up onto the 1. Take a good look at this. It's a good shot right here. Oh, yeah. It's a good attempt. He wanted to get underneath that wall, being the 9 3 2 and 8. It's a great idea using the 6 ball to hold the 1 right where it was to be able to come back around a few rails to get there. It's going to leave Javier with a difficult shot. He's shooting over this 9 and position back to the 2 ain't easy. Javier also playing some defense of his own. Excellent shot there. Maybe kicking at this 1 rail off the bottom with some inside. You can still watch out 1-9 combo here. Watch out for the carom. I believe Javier's got to call it. He does. It's almost dead, this carom. A little top left off of 1. Got into it a little bit thicker than what he intended. But ends up with a nice little roll out of it, too. Ain't going to have to do another kick here. The 1 rail kick is pretty natural to get there. He's about to get a lot of insight on this. He's messing around. He's going to sell out here for Javier. His first good look at the table. And now that that 7 ball has been pushed out of the way, the 9, yeah, more so the 7. Now that 2 ball definitely has a pocket to go into, being that top left-hand corner. But Javier is a little... Oh. Trying to show Javier where the bridge was, and it was not where I was pointing at all.
And I took your advice and ordered a hot dog.
Smart man.
I'm ready. Yeah, I feel good about myself. I was told Jacob Blake that he would be about a 4 in the APA. Made me feel better, but yeah.
What a burn. What a burn.
Can't help how I feel. Sorry. And the fact it was Jacob Blake made it better. So
he did not like me calling him a nerd in the last time I was broadcasting.
It's okay.
He's like, what's that about?
You even sounded like him. No, some gentleman over there asked him what he was ranked in the APA. He said he didn't have a rank because he didn't play. That's when I chimed in and said he would be about a 4. He said, yeah. He said he agreed, and I said, well, maybe a 5 if you really are feeling good that day.
I love that.
Yes. All right. We got a great one here, man. Javier and Hank.
And these guys are just playing some really great defenses opening up right now.
This is 3rd round?
This is Final 4 winners.
Who's on the other side?
David Duell and Brian Cap.
Okay, that's who's the other 5. Because I told David he was in the semis. So the winner of this goes to the hot seat match.
That's correct. You know who Tim Spees just went over to the loser side to go play?
It'd be MDJ.
That would be MDJ.
I walked past that and also watched our fearless leader miss an 8. So he's in a dogfight right now. All right, here comes Hank. Hank the Tank. Playing very smart billiards. What do you do here, Pat?
I think you play safe again. I think he can play the 2 into the 6 to hold the 2 there, bring the cue ball back down. You could also try to hide underneath the 2 here. Or underneath the 6, I mean.
Oh, he went to play the ball. But it was also plenty for that too.
Defense all the way for sure. It was a good shot. Worked out for him. Hank?
You are going to see defense until this 2 is in the pocket.
Justin, you're more like a 40.
Thank you so much. What did Justin Edwards say?
He's a 4 out of 5.
Justin Edwards is a 4?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes. Just kidding, buddy. You're a 10 against me in lead, so I know that.
Hank is like the he does something for the NASCAR Institute, I think.
Not sure.
I think he does.
I've never actually asked him.
I'm like 85% sure. He's something up there at the NASCAR Institute.
That's close.
I was thinking of a nickname for him because he's just so freaking good. And the thing about Hank's game, especially after playing him, is he's so foundationally strong.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like I've never seen him try to do too much. His stroke is always the same. He's got fantastic fundamentals. I'd call him the chassis.
Oh. You don't like Hank the Tank because it rhymes or no?
I like Hank the Tank, but Tanks, when I imagine a tank, I imagine just like this offensive juggernaut, this
Oh,
big plowing through machine. Hank, when I give you a nickname, don't miss a ball.
I was gonna say,
Don't you
yeah,
dare.
because if Javier can spin this to the underneath the 9, he should be in great shape.
If I had to pick a player in here to base my base game off of, not MDJ, my chassis, if you will, I'm
No
picking Hank,
chassis,
man.
you would take Hank. I
Taking
don't
Hank.
blame you. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Hank the Tank because of his calves.
Oh, geez, who said that?
Brian Francis.
Jeez, I love it. That's great.
Hank is wearing semi loose khakis right now, and I can still see the bulge of his calves, to your point, Brian.
Wow. You two are paying way too much attention to all the wrong things. I'm just saying.
They don't won a single match in over 6 weeks since you beat Cartelli. You blew your load on Cartelli.
Are you still a 7 or did you go down?
That was a good try.
All right. Golden opportunity for Hank the chassis.
I want to just thank you so much for leaning into that just now. You didn't want to. You wanted to go to the
Oh, I
tank.
did not want to. No, I wanted to go, I wanted to try to reference something with his calves in there, but I'm not that smart yet. I'll have to figure it out. Brian Francis, help me out, will you? That was a great shot. Well played. Sail stun forward here. Looks like he's pretty straight to where, yeah, stun just an inch or two forward.
How do you play this ball here?
Um, I mean, inside top is a natural angle to bring it down there, but it could be difficult to get on the 8. He'll probably just play this, you know, 2 rails, but in rails. No, he's going inside top. That's precision right there. Because I don't think I would ever been able to hold a ball that well. You know why that is? Because he has great strength in his calves. Figured it out. Thank you, Brian Francis. Look at Braden Street says balls. Thank you there, chef. There's no filter here. We just have fun. Oh, I had a feeling. I had a feeling because he did not get full. He did not get a hold of that the way he should have.
It's tough. That 8 ball is deep in that pocket there. So
Oh, he doesn't have to do a lot. He just honestly, I would play this safe and just I wouldn't say stop, but I would try to get it out of the pocket. But he doesn't have to do a lot with it.
watch out. Watch out. Poink. Great shot.
That was very fortunate. See, you see what I was talking about my conservative game earlier. That's what happened,
Javier looking to draw first blood here in the first rack.
and he does so.
That rack was a testament to the patience that these two players will have. I mean, they opened up with maybe four or five straight defensive shots there. Shout out to the sponsors. At least one Mogian. Premier Imports of Charlotte, Ricky Carcamo in the gang. Need your vehicle worked on? Call those guys. Ricky Carcamo, Premier Imports of Charlotte. They get you taken care of. Shout out to the Roundabout Grill. Great breakfast and lunch specials. Appreciate their sponsorship as well. Smashes the break. 6 ball finds the top left-hand corner. 2 ball's going to find the top of the table. And you got a shot on the 1 as well. Brandon's getting into this chili dog. Let's go. Nice little bump on the 4. He's going to be all right, though. Holds the cue ball wonderfully to get onto the 3. And almost like just taking this all the way down. I don't like the angle into the side pockets on these diamonds. Overcut it. Overcut it. And he's going to leave a difficult long shot here for Hank. So he laced it. Yeah, Justin, shoot it over to me, bro. What you got? I think responds here to get a rack of his own. Holds the cue ball nicely here for the 8. Nothing special needed. 8 and the 9 sitting in the reciprocal pockets. Beautiful shot. Confident stroke. Didn't just accept it, accept that the 9 ball is where it is. Put the cue ball where he wanted to. Great out there by the chassis. We're all tied up here. Keep in mind, folks, we will be right back here. Not here, but here on the stream next week. We're going to be at the Smoking Queue in Charlotte for a 9, I believe it's a 9 ball open. It's going to be points event number 9. A week from today, 32-man field. I think we might have 27 signed up right now. I think it's closing up fast. So if you ain't signed up yet, you're thinking about it. Now's the time.
Look what happens when I take a minute to eat a hot dog. Hank just runs out. That's what he did. So Justin Edwards is still a 7. I just read that. Now you're back.
I'm looking right down the pike here. I don't think this is makeable.
You can make it.
I think that 7 is right in the way.
He's gonna play it smarter though. It's a good hit.
Yeah. It's really smart to do because with where the 6 is on the 2 at the top of the table, Even if he could see the one, what next? You know,
Bank the one behind the 9-5. Leave it there. Oh no, he went to break it apart, and I mean the Hank definitely has a shot on the one. It's just a matter of what he can do with the two. Because I don't think there's enough room in between there to make it.
definitely not. I think maybe this two ball is going to come back towards the bottom of the table. He'll use the six to keep the cue ball there. Maybe
Yeah, that's a
he's got,
good move.
he's got a lot of insight on this.
Dial it up.
It was a good hit. It was close, but a good hit.
Definitely made a mess down there at the end of the table. So
Two of the three are on opposite ends as well, so
that's
nothing
fine.
easy, man.
No, and then you have a lot of work to do down table.
Yeah, some simple look at the three, but to your point, Brandon, that six and nine are ugly right now.
I mean, you're believe it or not, your best opportunity is to break them out off the four, not the five, because you're near the table.
Come
Oh,
with the
hello.
three first.
I think you got jelly roll.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, he
right.
did.
Get the jump stick out. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That would be the number one highlight in this tournament
Of the year.
of the year. Isn't gonna spin this into the
He'll call a piece if he does. Well, he caught it. How's he going to end up? Not there.
yeah.
How straight is that, Brandon? Looks like you got a pretty good eye on
It's
it.
I mean, he has an angle. He has to. I mean, he has to hit a great ball here, but he has an angle to get it back down table. So he liked it to go a couple of rails and come up right behind the five.
Position was always going to be difficult, man.
Yeah. So now he's gonna kick into the four. Try to leave it up table. Hit that way thinner than he wanted to, but let's see if it works out. I can't see through him, and no. Nope. All right, because I've watched Javier long enough to know he is going to go for this shot, and he's going to go for the breakout right here in the 6-9.
It's going to prove to be shot at the tournament if he gets it. He got one
He
of
had the
two.
right idea.
Just
Wow, great jelly roll.
telling you, man.
It's frustrating to be on the opposite end of that, but I always tell myself, you know what, I've been on both sides of that too many times
Right.
that you just accept that it's just part of the game sometimes, especially at the amateur level.
I think that might be if I had to point at one thing about Hank's game, I don't think I've ever seen him react.
No, he's very stoic, very good. Look at this. Very
Kicking
stoic,
that
very strong player, very mentally strong player. Just No, I'd like you. If I had to go back and rebuild it again. I mean, I'm already built. I can't unbuild myself. But if I can go back and rebuild it again, he'd be one of the people I'd model. There's a few out there, but he's one of them.
Got to the 50-yard line on this one. But he's going to be able to take this on the side, I believe. Maybe come around 3 rails to get position onto the 6
He's
ball.
gonna have to smoke that 3 rails because probably a little bit straighter than he wants to be. But gotta put some pace on it. Yep.
Okay. I mean, he's got a shot with an angle. He's going to be able to come 2 rails to get position onto the 7 to the same pocket. 6, 7, and 8 can all go to that bottom right.
Yeah. And this is a time where was it 1-1?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you need to establish some dominance here. He's also really good at spinning the ball 2 rails like that. Now he's basically going to do the same shot, but this time it'll be with top.
He did overhit that one a little bit. Wanted to make sure that that 6 ball didn't rattle and it went in.
He definitely has to do a fair amount of work there. The good news is it's a natural angle to get him back to not exactly where he is, but close. That's going to work. All right.
Bottom left, 2 rails.
Hard bottom left. And no matter what, you better miss that. Find a way to miss that side pocket. Which if he lays down a good stroke of bottom left, he'll miss it. You are quite the artiste, and he smoked that. That's a great shot.
Great shot. Even Hank acknowledging a bit with a
Oh
slight
yeah.
little head nod. It's a good shot.
This is why you get yourself good on the 9. 2-1, Javier.
Javier on the hill in the first set. It's always fun figuring out these alternate breaks. Who's supposed to break next?
I think we should all dock them $1 if they have to ask. They have to add it to the final pot at the end of the night.
That's a really good
Enough of
idea.
this. Pay attention to each game. It's like the annoying play at the poker table always forgets it's their small blind or big blind.
Oh, my small blind?
Oh, there's nothing that'll aggravate me more.
I enjoy poker. I suck at it. I'm worse at
Good, you're coming to my house to
it.
handle.
When's payday again? Yeah, it's all over, bro. Nothing going in. I'm telling you, man, these guys are really, they're
This
both really
table's
grinding
breaking.
through.
This table's breaking tough, but the pockets are also tight. To be fair, I mean, by the way, I give the hot dog an A+.
Right? Oh, a
Whoa,
great
whoa.
shot.
Oh, and he got. Oh, that's not the best landing spot for the 8, but it's still doable.
Oh, yeah, he's all right. He's got a lot of work to do before he even thinks about that 8.
Oh, you got to think about the 8 though.
Just as sweet as you like.
That was some serious short side position there. I mean, it's not really that short side, but technically it is. No, he hit that one great.
Just a little bit of stun off this bottom rail. Send that cue ball straight back up the table.
He might play this with inside. Oh yeah,
Come 2 rails, let it stroke out.
maybe 1 rail.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Good call.
The angle wasn't that severe. That's why I was saying that.
Yeah. We always get these funky angles sitting on the in the
Yeah, I
commentators
blame
booth.
Justin Clark for that. We need better angles.
I'm sick of them personally.
Sick of him or sick of the angles or all the
Him,
above?
him.
Oh, okay.
He does this. He does this on purpose.
I mean, all he does is go play, win matches, and leave us to deal with
God,
this.
I'm so sick of
So while we're over here running our mouth, Hank absolutely hits a dart. It was a great shot.
it. This is what I've been waiting on here. I've been waiting on one of these guys to really open things up, go on a run, close out a rack. Hank looks like he's in prime position to do that. That was a perfect shot, by the way.
All right. If I can get a message to Javier from this point, you better make sure you take advantage of all your opportunities because Hank's starting to feel it. Now we're about to find out about this 8 ball. That's where I would put it in the corner. Oh no. It must easily go on the side because I don't think he would have played the ball that short.
I think he has to punch for the right side on this bank.
Hard left. Yeah, he doesn't like what he did. You can see the look on his face.
To your point, I think he was trying to get above it to play it into the side because maybe there was like a little. But I even think if you get above it, you got to play it all the way down.
Or is he going to end up banking this?
He's got to bank it now. Double kiss.
That's that, yeah.
Double kissed on him.
All right, Javier. You're not going to get a more golden opportunity here to take the first set. All right. Oh, but he might get a roll. No,
He's
he
not
didn't.
gonna get
But
it.
no, he did get a roll.
Yeah, you're right. That was a lot of body English. He was unsure about that shot. He was trying to hope it went in. He kind of threw his body forward
All right, Hank
on
Powell,
the stroke.
teach me what I should do here because part of me says,
Bank it.
I mean, you got the angle that would bring the cue ball around for the 9,
Yeah,
but the problem is your opponent's up 2-1 in
right,
the first set,
right.
where maybe he'll thin our right side. Oh no, he's making this. You're right. He's gonna go for the shot.
Doesn't go.
Oh, that's not gonna do. That's not gonna end well.
Man, it's in the setup.
Yes, it is.
This feels a lot like those classic Indiana Jones movies where just as that boulder is about to crush you and you're running, right? If you're Javier, you're Indiana Jones, and Hank Powell was the boulder running
You're
through this
making
rack.
sure you don't fall off the cliff where there's a bunch of gators down there ready to gnaw on you.
And right at the last second,
But I got bad news for Hank. I don't think I need to say it.
right at the last
I got
second,
bad news for Hank.
you grab the satchel of coins and duck that ball and make it out alive.
Javier set 1. Boy, he's playing well. He really is.
And honestly, both these guys are, man. Sometimes you get,
Didn't you and I in a podcast make mention that we feel like he could hoist a trophy?
we did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
it was
did.
it's a podcast and
Oh,
a half ago.
look, just look.
Oh God, my Fargo just went down 30 points because you're standing next to me. That's how good you are. Exactly.
You know what? You deserve all of that for calling him a nerd. Hey,
It's better than Country Boy.
I called you a 4. I mean, that's almost as bad. That's Jacob Blake, everybody. We love this guy. This is our dude.
You still in it?
Jim defended me. He said 4 times 2. What? What that?
Are you still moving?
Yeah, I lost my last one to Hank. I'm waiting on the winner of Clinton. This dude over here.
Okay.
Oh, geez.
Guess where I am, Pat?
9-12.
9-12. You know what? I know you don't think I mean it, but I really am going to pull for you to get past this stupid 9-12.
Me too. If I don't, this will be number
But you're
7.
going to have to earn it.
I know.
You can do it. We've seen crazier things happen in these tourneys, that's for sure.
I played good. I played real good on the string table against Rico.
Yeah, you really did, man.
Except for that 9 ball to win the first set 3-0. I wasn't going to bring that up to you, but that's exactly when I tuned in.
I was down on my shot and I saw somebody golf like over here. And I was halfway thought it was Rico standing up to give it to me.
Yeah.
But it was, but like I sort of tried to ignore it. I should have stood back up.
I mean, you got good. I mean, from the 8 to the 9, you got good considering how straight you were. But I don't know.
I saw somebody must have been walking right here because I was down shooting this way so I could see out the corner of my eye. So somebody must have walked right here, and I looked over and I should have stood back up. Should have stood back up on it, but I didn't. Shot in, straight in the rail.
Everybody, that's Jacob Blake telling us why he misses shots.
Why dog and 9 ball.
Why dogs easy 9 balls with ball in hand.
Ball in hand, I scored on the rail. A little bit of a back up.
While we're sitting here chopping it up with Jacob Blake, Javier's in a tough spot.
I will say this about Hank. Hank has got to be the smartest person as far as pool goes.
That is pretty much what we were saying earlier in this set.
His defense, his knowledge of kicking, his cue ball control, Hank's got to be the smartest person in this room.
And another thing Pat said that I completely agree with, the foundation of his stance and his mechanics. They're great.
Mine's consistent stroke, smooth stroke. I mean,
yeah.
Like I said, when it comes to pool knowledge, Hank has got to be
Yes.
the smartest person I've ever played.
He's going to be that top tier, that's for sure.
And all of his defense, like he the way he plays, like he ain't gonna leave you an easy 1 rail, 2 rail kick. He knows where to put the object ball, where to put the cue ball, to cut off rails, like the position Javier's in right now. They can't go to the bottom rail because the 6 was there.
All right. This is important right here. This really is.
Hank good 3 fouls.
Is that 2? Is that 2 fouls?
I need to go back and look.
He didn't let him know.
He's shooting. He's shooting.
All right. And when it comes to kick in, cue ball move, everything's got to be that as far as people live.
Great stroke there, keeping it simple. I see Hank going at 1-0.
It's a good shot. He's going to need to.
Oh, he's perfect. He just needs to play it over between the 6 and the 9.
Might come below the 9.
Oh, right there.
Oh, that's great. Watch out, 7.
It's dangerous, but he got there. Oh, that was dangerous.
Really was.
But it's part of it. All right. Good kill. Ooh, gosh, that was touchy. He got there.
He almost just kind of slapped the cue ball forward a little bit.
He only needed another 1.5 inches to really ruin that position, but he's fine. Great shot.
Love that shot right there.
And he got a great angle to move naturally over for the 8. This is where Jacob Blake will run out and hang the 9 right in the pocket. That's exactly what would happen here. All right. Hank moving nicely.
It's a great shot.
Pretty basic. What was that? Oh, I still question that, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, Jacob. All right, Hank.
Great drag shot.
Oh, you absolutely jank it. I'm 100% convinced you would. Unless you're playing me, then I'll go dead center pocket. All right. That was pretty.
Hank drawing first blood in set number 2. See if you can string together a couple racks here.
It's his break. Yeah. Oh, you think a guy like him's going to go away? This is the same guy that was absolutely beat by Renault. And Justin told me to stop my Jimmy V speech, and I decided I was going to keep going with my Jimmy V speech.
Look at you now.
Look at me now. I'm doing great in life.
Believe it or not, Hank says it's happening.
Imagine this being your off day.
Yeah, but this is the same guy that says he's absolutely stone cold nervous every time he shoots.
What?
Yeah, his words. We interviewed him. He says he's nervous every time he shoots a pool ball.
What?
Yes.
I'm verifying that.
Ask him.
You think I ain't when this match is over?
I can't.
Second this match is over.
I
Hey,
cannot wait to see this answer.
let me
because I
holler at
already
you,
know.
Playboy. That's what I'm saying. Hank, let me holler at you, Playboy.
Playboy.
Two things.
He'll
One,
respond to that.
nice
He won't
calves.
be offended. Nice.
Two,
That was for
I
you,
got a
Brian.
question.
Brian Francis. That was 100% for you. Number one. Oh, that's the line of the day.
Is he gonna come up dry here?
He
He's dry.
ate it.
Yeah. Everything's moving around, but nothing fell. The Dodgers are up 4-1 against the Yankees, bottom of the
Oh,
fourth.
they're gonna win this thing, dude.
Shohei Ohtani coming up to the bat.
I said 4-2. It might be 4-1.
Yeah.
I mean, last night was an absolute momentum killer. I mean, the Yankees were winning 85% of that game and found a way to lose it. This is a tester right here. I gotta feel like he's gonna find a way to kick this safe. Or maybe he's shooting it.
Watch out.
Right in front of the 9. Oh.
Ooh, that's a blessing, actually.
Oh, I thought that 9 was gonna line up at the hole.
Me too.
For sure. So yeah, he got out of that one unscathed.
Hold on, I got a leaking washing machine at the house.
Oh no. Hey, give the mic to Jacob Blake. We can talk for me. He said good. Aw. All right, you got me and me alone, so y'all deal with it. I'm good. I promise. All right. I got a feeling Hank's gonna safe this back. Yeah. Ooh. He's gonna give up a shot. I mean, it's quite the acute angle, but he can definitely make it. Pat has a maintenance issue at his home. That's why he is not here at the moment. But well, he's just going to make a phone call. He has a leaking washing machine at the house. Hey, what a shot! I mean, if he can get on this 3 ball, I see 1-1 coming. Everything's pretty cut and dry. I mean, the 4 to the 5 is the most difficult thing. But he got a funny angle to get good position on the 3, but he can definitely maneuver it. Oh, he hit this one great. If he doesn't hit the 6, oh, he's home. All right. This is one where you really got, I hate rolling balls, but you kind of got to roll this a little bit. Make sure you land perfectly for that 4. Just like so. Just like that. Is Jacob Blake going to spin left here to come all the way down? You can call this match in the Aggie. You see it right there. Yeah. Jacob Blake and I both agree you spin left. 2 rails, actually. Smarter shot. And this. Just talk about you. That's number 1.
All right.
Say something.
Something.
I am joined by Jacob Blake. He is temporary filling in for Pat.
Yes, sir.
How's your day going? You're still playing? You're still shooting pool?
I am known Clint Clark, and I think his name's James.
James Jenkins.
No, the other
Oh,
one.
no?
Like James
Okay.
Landis.
Oh, James Landis. Yeah, no, James.
Waiting on the winner
Good
of
guy.
that. I won my first two and lost my last one to Hank.
Oh, okay. That's not a bad. Oh, what a shot by Javier. Wow, look at this shot. And he got an angle. Oh, he's good.
I don't think he's over the 9 ball.
No, he's going to flat bridge this. And I see 1-1. What do you see? And don't think
I
if
think
you were
so.
shooting. We've been picking on Jacob for the last 4 tournaments, and we're not going to stop now.
Trust me, everybody bullies me. It's okay.
We bully out of love. All right. Javier's moving that ball in, man.
Yeah, well,
all right. Simple stop shot here.
Javier's looking at something. I guess he's going to the bathroom.
Right now?
Or he might be going to get an extension. I don't know. He's going to get his extension.
You know what? No disrespect to anybody, but number one, that's exactly what I do. But number two, why is your equipment not right beside you in a pool game?
I don't know.
However,
well, number one, I don't own an extension.
No?
And I probably wouldn't have got the bridge either. I probably would have leaned over and held my cue as low as I could, and then probably miscued.
Because you know. All right, you beat me to my point. Oh, he's got one of those screw-on extensions. No wonder. And well played, and Hank's going to make him shoot it. I like that.
Yeah. I got faith Javier makes this one, though.
Oh, I'm with you. Oh, I absolutely see 1-1 coming. We have 1-1.
That's interesting. Hank didn't make me shoot my 9 balls. He probably didn't want to see me miss them.
He told me he was feeling sorry for you earlier.
That's why. That might be why he let me win a set. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do all that.
This looks different than before, but that's okay.
They've been doing something over here.
It's 1-1. When he comes back, he can fix it. Everybody watching, it's not 1-0. It's 1-1.
Somebody put 1-1 in the chat so we know.
Oh, we know it's 1-1.
I do this commentary stuff. I don't do it.
You're good at it.
Hey. Javier with a drop break.
How does Jacob Blake run this out right here? What do you do?
I shoot the 1, then I shoot the 2, and then I shoot the 3.
These are great answers. How do you get there?
What do you mean?
So when you're coming off the 1, where are you playing position for the 2? In the corner?
And the side, probably.
And the side.
Opposite side. Then draw. Like you can't really tell the angle from where I'm sitting, though. Like he might go forward or run into the 3 here. Yeah, that's about the way I'd have done it.
It's a pretty serious angle for the 2 on the side, though. Maybe it's not that serious. But
he probably just draw back a little for the 3 in the other side, then the 4 in the corner.
I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Draw for yep.
This is going to be a tough one. Yeah, jack up over the 4 and 7.
Tree topped over those 2.
See, a shot like this, I don't worry about the cue ball. I just worry about making the 3.
Exactly right, especially since you have a makeable pocket for the 4.
The 4 being right there.
And if worse comes to worse and you really get out of line, you can always play, say, he's going to hang that up.
I think
I saw that. Oh, he hung it. No, he hung it. Nope, he's got a dead ball.
I can't tell. Is a 9 in the way?
No. He's got 3. Jacob, he has 3.5 inches.
Oh, okay. There's a computer screen in front of me. I can't see.
Oh, he hit that so fast it just killed. Yes, he did. The only good news with that is that if he makes it, he's going to get natural for at least to be able to see the 5. It might not be ideal. There's not really much of a safe to play. But that's what he did. Everything all right, sir? Jacob is begging you to come back. Begging you to hurry on up. Plus, you wait a minute. Where'd that come? That's a good move.
He doubles them up.
That's exactly to your point earlier about just playing smart pool.
No, that's going to leak out.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh yeah, he said 20 minutes.
It's ready the second you walked off. Thanks.
Hey, I didn't make him do it. He did it voluntarily.
Well, he was talking about me. It's like, what you do here, my fuck.
Yeah.
Can't cuss.
Yeah, totally baited you in. It was great. Thanks, bud.
Now, now y'all tell Justin at the next tournament that since I commentated, I can get on the pool series part.
Deal.
I've been on about that.
Deal.
I'll let him know. I don't like your odds, but I'll let him know.
I didn't know there was even one until last time. Everybody get food on the pool series.
Well, that's kind of in my contract though, so that's. Oh yeah,
Dude,
it's verbal. Yeah, I got one.
We're employees. What are you talking about?
We get shirts.
Benefits.
We have shirts that have been ruined in the washing machine.
Oh, multiple times over.
I support the pool series.
You do?
I don't.
You know what?
Just won't even buy me a hot dog.
Your water is on me from here on out. Cups, no refills.
Wow.
Thank you, sir. I'll take them all. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. While we're over here chirping away, Hank's got a tough shot ahead of him, and he's absolutely. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, he's getting some rolls this match, man.
So it's still
Anyway,
1-0.
it's 1-1.
Okay.
It's 1-1. I meant to tell you. I came over to try to change it, and or something. Oh, that's what I missed. Okay, but no. And the way Javier's going, I see 2-1. Javier with a great shot. You can tell Javier really does play a lot of pool because number one, he's way better than he used to be. And number two, he's really consistent on how he strokes every ball. Like his stroke rhythm's pretty much the same on everything. He just is really good at adjusting his spot on the cue ball. Oh, my buddy's back.
I'm sure you didn't hear me there.
No, what'd you say?
That last shot just now from the 6 to the 7 was such an underrated shot. The fact that he was able to stun forward 2.5 inches for perfect position to the 7.
Because he uses the same stroke for every single shot. He's just, unless he decides he wants to roll a ball with top.
Right.
But he does that very sparingly, as you shouldn't. Okay, see, that's
He chicken winged his arm there.
he did
To
trying to get extra juice. He was trying to get the cue ball where he got it.
right.
And now Hank with a chance for a theft. All right.
Great draw stroke there, Hank.
Got a hold of that one beautifully.
Coming up next on the stream table is going to be Ryan Capps versus David Duell.
Be a beautiful match. Can't wait. But I got news for you. That might be a minute because I think we're going 3 sets.
It's looking like it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is pointing that way right now as Hank takes the second rack for himself, third rack overall in set number 2 as we move on to rack number 4. As confusing as that was, honestly, I was talking myself back to the right position there.
You did a great job, though. I'm not going to hate on your traveling through Australia to get to Seattle moment you had there. But yeah,
We had a couple layovers.
you did. You hung out in Dubai and never wanted to come back.
Stopped in Guam. All right.
Excuse me. Wow.
I gotta say, by far my favorite Latin music is bachata. And that's what this is right now.
I would never. You could have offered me a million guesses and $1 million per guess, and I would never have got that.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is. All right. Hey, look at what he did there, and he still got a ball down.
Did you see that? Even
Okay.
Javier's thing. We gotta get a replay of that. Those things just stuck together. It's like two friends about to fall off the cliff, and they both held each other up.
Or wedged. I mean, I don't want to hex my guy here, but I really like his odds to get out.
Oh,
Wow. I was wondering if that was going to drop because that thing hit the rail at least 2 times on the way in.
Any harder or any softer, it doesn't fall.
Oh,
I
for
think.
sure.
You know.
Oh, he's moving stuff.
Hank making contact with the 9 with his cue.
Man, a good quarterback, great stroke, and he has a perfect angle to get on that 4.
How are you shooting this, Brandon? Are you shooting top left or bottom left?
Bottom left. And it's not really bottom left. It's more of a between middle and bottom left. So you can get the cue ball moving because you want to land at the second diamond like this. Oh, he doesn't want to do this because he might get hooked. Can he still see that 4? You think so? I think you hit it bad, personally, because I don't see why you would adjust that. Why would you mess with that though?
I don't think that was his
I don't think
intent,
it was either.
You know, I think he wanted to be closer to that first diamond.
No.
It's a good recovery shot.
Oh, if he
And see
was
now,
first off, I'm glad he could see it. Second off, this got a lot harder. But I believe in him. And he's gone this far through the rack.
I'm probably shooting this all the way down.
Oh, for sure.
Shooting this all the way down. Just a little bit of top, knowing that the natural angle is going to bring me towards that 7. So even if I miss the 5 and I hang it up, maybe I can fluke in that 7 just as an insurance policy.
I mean,
But I'm focusing on the 5.
that's the cool thing. That's all you have to do. Don't even think about the 7. Don't think about the 9. I mean, all you have to do is make this ball. I mean, he could leave himself down here on this end rail somehow, and he would still be okay. That's the biggest thing. Make this ball.
But with the way that these guys play, don't be surprised if we see some defense here as well.
Leave the cue ball down here in the middle of the end rail. Or not the cue ball. Leave the 5 ball down here in the middle of the end rail.
Right. Cue ball stays up there at the top of the table.
I mean, in a perfect world, you leave the cue ball behind the 9.
Right. And it looks like that's what he was kind of looking at there, man.
Do that.
I don't like the 5 in the side on these tables. This is a lot of angle, dude.
If he shoots that 5 in the side, we're gonna feel kind of silly, like that.
Oh, that's why I didn't like it. Oh, he got married up to the 5 though, but I think Javier's got a shot at this to the bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah, and I'll remember this is one of these situations. Just make it. Yeah, Hank's feeling kind of sick about that one. We let that one get away
because he was done. That was it.
We were going to the third set.
Hurricanes up 23-7. Shout out Corey Shelton.
I made a prediction before that game that I was taking Florida State plus the points.
Really?
Justin. Clint Clark won, so Jacob Blake will be playing Clint Clark soon.
Nice.
Tell you what, he and Mike Davis both went into the loser side early today. That was strange to see. I mean, those are two guys I could have seen in the hot seat match. Wait a minute, can he get?
I think he's. Wow.
That's going to be second set to Hank.
What an interesting decision there to play the back cut into the side. It lets me know two things. Number one, he wasn't, like the 9 ball had no bearing.
Okay.
Because if he can back cut that into the side, he can shoot it into the bottom left. He can shoot it into the bottom right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If he can go to the side on it. So interesting to make that choice there. But there's something there that he saw that he liked. I'm not sure what it was.
Let's just see who wins the flipper to lag. As we're going to set number 3.
Javier's going to give it up to
Of
him.
course. I'm actually surprised he shot the last 3. But that's okay. That's a good thing. All right. Set number 3. So I got my Spanish
I
plug.
love it. It's you know, you drilled that one.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
good at that.
Great job.
Wait a minute. Hanson has something to say. Quickly becoming the number 1 Facebook live pool community due to the greater Mecklenburg County area.
I'm going to reread that because there was a lot of
distortion.
There was a couple things going. I want you to do that. You know what? You go for it. You go. Let's try that again.
And Mullis quickly becoming the number 1 Facebook live pool commentary duo in the greater Mecklenburg County area.
You know what? Up top right here, big guy, because that was flawless the second time.
It's really the first time I sounded drunk, but now.
You said community. You said
community.
You said do too. I think it was in there rather than duo. That was great. Appreciate you, Brian.
That's nice of you, Hanson. Appreciate you, bud. We need to get you back out here to call some matches. Whether you like it or not, you're good at it. So we need to get you back up here.
Yeah.
You'd let Brian Henson sit at your table, wouldn't you?
Oh, he's got an open invite.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I told him that the last time at the one pocket. He's got open invite.
Next weekend.
He can come up there next weekend. It ain't one pocket, but he can come. It's 9 ball, remember? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Occasionally he'll play something other than one pocket. He's going to love that one just now. All right. In the meantime, set number 3, here we go.
Final 4 winner side.
You taking predictions right now? Are we hexing people?
You know what?
I got spanked.
Set 1, set 2. They are reciprocals of each other, man. Javier won the first one 3-1. Hank won the second one 3-1. I think I'm going to say it's going to go Hank on the hill. It's going to go hill, Hank.
I like it. That's a good call. That's
Triple
exactly
H.
what I would have said.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm with you. I'm going with the vet. Now, if he leaves the 9 in the pocket, though.
Well, that 2 just covers up the 1.
You got a good roll. You got a good roll there. All right, Pat. Coach me. Tell me how we get out. Or tell me how we get to the next stage of this rack.
I think what I would do here is I'm probably going to push the cue ball to the top rail. Close to the, he's calling push right now. I'm probably going to try to push right up here towards
Might make the 9.
Oh, that's a good idea too. That's a much better idea.
I mean,
I'd rather
one
have
or the other. Hey, look who it is. What's up? Did you win?
Nah, I lost.
Oh my goodness, you lost?
Yeah,
we're not used to that. Okay, yeah, we are a little bit. But
did you make the money?
No, I won away.
Oh, 9 through 12.
9 through 12.
Yeah, everybody's playing to get the money now. You got them 2. You got Clinton, Jacob, me and Kirk, and then Mike just made it by beating James.
Oh wow. What a fluke of the 2 ball and a setup for the 1 in the top left hand corner.
That's touchy though.
I think he's fine. He should be able to push.
I wouldn't surprise me if he played it safe.
That's actually a better idea, I think. But I wouldn't see that.
Yeah, see, he's looking at that because I feel like he would have already shot it.
The safe is the play. He shot it. Oh, he got the point.
It works.
I don't mind either one. I didn't see the safe until
That's
you
a.
said it. So
I mean, everybody wants to shoot the shot. I mean, Javier is a good enough shooter to get himself out of these tough situations, but that's a serious cut on the 3 now. When you got a guy who is over there just chomping at the bit to get back to the table.
6 ball looks like it might come into play here to. Well, he's jacking up
Well,
again.
he's got to make it.
Oh wow!
That's why I didn't like the acute angle.
I thought he would just kind of
Yeah.
play top on that,
Mhm.
push through the cue ball. He'd make the 3 in the side potentially. If he makes a 3 in the
Sure.
side, then he may bump into the 6 to get position to the 4. But that's the commentator's angle.
Now, the good news is, if there is good news, he left. I guess that 4 ball is not frozen.
It is not. It's like a
Oh,
half
okay.
inch off the rail.
Okay. Then I like what he did.
Now here, I almost like coming all the way back down.
I fully agree with you. And this is why he might be hooked, though. Okay, listen, I saw exactly what you saw. I'm not going to act like I'm in Hank's realm, because I'm not. But I saw what you saw about bringing it all the way back down to the end rail and coming back up. All right, Javier with a chance to take first game. And honestly, a good one.
Kind of poked at that one.
See how this goes. Okay.
Got a blessed little roly bump on that 8 ball right there because that wasn't a stroke, you know.
This is a tough shot on a tight pocket.
He's gonna have to force follow this. I think he may draw out though. His draw's good.
So it's going to be a hard stun. That's top. You're right. It looked like he was aiming much lower on the cue ball. And I think
It was almost like a half a tip above center versus like
last second he adjusted up.
Yeah. Because if he applies more top to that cue ball, I think the cue actually runs more this way.
Yes, gets underneath the side pocket. Now he's going to play this thin and try to. Okay. I don't hate it. Considering how you landed, I think it's great.
I'm playing this thing, dog.
Oh, definitely not. I'm playing that. No way possible. That's 7 balls going behind that 9, and that cue ball's coming down here where it says diamond.
That's why you make it to the money. If not
I
pretty
never
close.
make it to.
Well, 9 through 12.
I am definitely the 9 through 12 king. You know, Jacob Blake is. See, I should just quit because I don't know what I'm talking about.
Look, that's why we're over here.
Why was it work today? Otherwise, I would have been here.
Mighty Joe, what's
and
up, big
here.
guy?
Who's that?
Mighty Joe Young.
Oh my gosh, that guy. What's up, Joe Hyatt?
Absolutely flossed in that 7 ball to the
Wow.
side. Really great shot. Gonna have to come up with another one here. Now, me personally on this shot, Brandon, I like top left.
Because it's frozen, yes.
Yeah.
Be careful with this, how much left you put on it, though. That can throw it into the jaws really fast. Struck that true. He's fine.
I mean, he couldn't have asked for much better position than what he got right there. It's really nice. Javier looking to draw first blood here in the final set of this Final Four winner side.
We might just be wrong.
It's gonna be 1-0.
And Javi's break.
Next week, we are back here on the stream at Smoking Q for points event number 9. Points event number 10 that you're seeing on the screen, end of the month, Blue Rocks in Pineville, North Carolina. That's our 8-ball open, $500 added. There's still some room there, folks. Still some room to get signed up.
Come try to win you some money and play get some good competition.
First blind bid, $200.
Who said that?
I don't know.
Oh,
Nothing gonna fall.
all right. And he tried to rip that one. Got no love. You know, I've seen more balls pocketed when they break softer today.
The break everywhere has been. I feel like Justin, I got you, big dog. I feel like
Nice.
that I don't know that anybody's really been breaking fantastic all day. You know what I mean?
No. Forgive me for a second. I have to address the only politically correct guy apparently on this chat, Brian Francis. I've been instructed to say B side because loser side sounds so condescending.
That's the
So who's our next loser side, man?
sadly not one of us.
B side actually is the correct terminology. I feel like a loser, so I have to bring people down with me.
And this is gonna really sell out here. And the thing is gonna be making sure you maintain a shot on the 2 for the 2 to the 7 combo here. So I like really after this one getting anywhere in this area.
He's got to hit that with some inside to kind of kill the momentum of the cue ball like that. Oh gosh! All right, so he played that to get around,
And I don't think he had to get all the way over there. You know?
or was he trying to play it safe and he just got really short?
I don't know.
It's hard to say, but he's giving Javier an opportunity. Well struck. He is in form today. Wait a minute. I just figured out why he's playing great. The music on the radio, soothing to his soul.
Did good not to hook himself behind that 9.
Night is great. Just get himself out of that corner. Don't disturb the 6 if you can help it. That was an incredible core. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Tell you what, that could have gone real wayward, but he's in great position now.
Absolutely.
You know, I hope he watches, if he wins this match, I hope he watches this podcast, gets on Facebook Messenger, and just blasts us both. That's what I hope happens. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
And see, my mind said, let's go ahead and just go 3 rails.
Yeah.
Just a gentle
let the
3
stroke
rails.
out.
Yeah,
Sure,
let it out.
sure.
You know?
I agree with you.
At the point where you've let your stroke out on just about every shot so far, except for that 2 ball, you kind of held it nicely. Go ahead and let your stroke out right there. You know, you got nothing but room down here on the bottom half of the table to be able to do so.
Well, Hank has just dots to connect here. Just keep your composure. Like Will Ferrell from Old School, we got to keep our composure.
That's a great reference.
Probably one of the funniest scenes in all of movie history. One of. If Justin were here, he'd give me 5 reasons why The Mighty Ducks is the greatest trilogy ever.
So sick of that guy and his movie selection.
Oh no. Oh no. What is going on?
Man.
Think he's fatigued?
No,
No?
I don't.
No. We're all human.
That's what I think that's really all it is.
Seen better players than him miss shots like that, so nobody's immune. But you're gonna get, oh wait a minute.
My God.
Okay.
No.
In their hearts, they both would like to scrap this rack and start over, but I feel like Hank's going to steal it. Of course, we said that a minute ago. All right.
Wow.
This is where Hank landed here. He's going 2 rails and leaving the cue ball kind of right over here between the 8 and the 9. Just like that.
It's a beautiful shot.
Yes, it is. And I feel like we're going to be 1-1. That shot might have been so easy for Javier that he took it for granted.
I know what you mean. Now, Hank.
Those are the ones that keep you up at night. All right. I smell 1-1 coming.
Yep.
My question to Brian Francis is, did you have to look up how to spell condescending? Just curious.
Did you let your phone auto correct you to the correct spelling there, bud?
All right. I think you're right, though. I think we're right about the hill thing.
It's going that way, man.
Boy, Javi had a chance, though.
They both did.
You're right.
They both did, and they both gave it back to the other, you know?
Looks like Chris Clark over there is in a good mood. Of course, when he loses, he doesn't act like that either. So he doesn't act like Jacob Blake. He doesn't just walk away and go outside.
I'll let that one just hang there. 7-ball flirts.
We got eyeballs from Joe Hyatt. And he put the 1 ball down, so that's nice.
I think he's going to need to send this 2 up to the 7, but I think the 3 is covering the side.
Yeah, I think you're 100% right.
But this is a tough shot because if that 2 comes off weird, he might not have a shot after this.
He might be behind the 3. Knew it.
Yeah, it was tough.
That was difficult to hold.
He would have had to have hit that thing like almost flush perfect, you know? Justin over there. Oh, no, you can never love it.
No.
I don't even think they're really right now.
Chris Clark lost.
Knock his cue out of his hand.
Huh? Not many.
But are they going to cover? That's what I want to. Are they going to cover? Talk about Miami. What's the score of that game?
23-7. 5 minutes left.
They're not covering.
I don't know what that means.
The spread was 22.5 in favor of Miami.
So they have to be up 22.5 points?
They have to win by 23. At half a point there, so teams don't tie. So, and I told Justin that I would absolutely take Florida State plus the points. Think about a 75-46. If I beat you, if I get to 70 and you get to 46, you win.
Right.
Even though I smoked you in ball count.
Okay.
That's the only difference is a win in sports. But for the gamblers out there, oh no.
Oh, wow.
For the gamblers out there who want to play against either their local bookie or their friends, they would have to give up 22.5 points. So anybody who does that right now on Miami is losing.
I like 2 slices of tomato on my grilled chicken sandwiches. As Javier gets ball in hand.
2 slices of grilled chicken. What?
2 slices of tomato on grill.
I must be missing your point.
I have no idea what you just said to me. You said a lot of words.
Yeah.
It sounded like. Okay.
I thought it was easy, but that's okay. That's all I thought. I thought the point spread was easy to understand, but boy, who was I kidding?
The minute you left APA?
I correct autocorrect. Good one, Brian. Did you say the moment you left APA?
The moment you got away from that, I won 40-60 or 70. I was like,
all right, I'm gonna try again after this match. I think it's important you know these things. This is key to life. Okay, good. While we're sitting here jabbering, oh no, he did it.
They're just giving it back and forth to each other, man. My goodness.
Nobody wants to win. I mean, that's honestly what it feels like right now.
Wow. Or you want to win so bad you're blinded by your own ambitions?
You get going so fast that you forget to send the message from your brain to your stroke.
Because I feel like that right there was bottom left all day. He just went straight bottom, and it just allowed it to
Yeah,
go
he
straight to
didn't
that
spin it.
side.
He didn't spin it. All right.
Good
This
shot.
is interesting. Is it
Oh,
just
man.
got a lot harder to get on that 8-ball?
It did. Now he's got a bit of an angle here shooting off this rail. He's probably going to have to thump this and bring it around a couple rails, if not 3, to get above the 8-ball. Oh, my goodness, Brandon
She can
Mullis.
get a roll.
No,
No, I think Javier can shoot that.
100%.
Oh, yeah, he can.
100%. Now, the question is, on this shot, do you like inside English left from Javier's perspective to kind of kill it off of that bottom rail to float above the 8? You know what I mean?
I actually like a little bit of right because I want to get it over. I want to get straight on that 8. I want to bring it all the way back. Pat, I'm just not going to say anything for 30 seconds.
The yelp
I
that
have
you all
nothing.
heard
I have-
was the veteran to our left just watching this crazy rack.
I mean, they have both lost this rack at least 2 times each. I mean, that's really what's happening. They have lost this rack 2 times each, Hank. Pat, excuse me. And there's no guarantee it won't happen again. So he's got distance here. And now he's got a funny angle to get back.
This 8-ball could definitely rattle as he gets perfect position on the 9.
Are we going to remember this when it's 1-1 and Hank with a dart?
Hank,
2-1.
Hank the Calf Powell with an absolute brilliant short side position.
Brian Francis, did you hear that one just now? Hank the Calf Powell. His name is Pat Dixon. He lives in Pineville. He plays League at Rackham on Tuesday nights for anybody who wants to find him.
Last year, you going to be able to do that?
You done?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Justin's rubbing off on you, huh?
No, I'll leave it. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that.
Gotcha. All right. See,
6
that was
ball.
okay. See, that was a frustration break right there.
He put
He
his
li-
shoulder into that.
Well, that and he lined it up in the middle. He one stroked it and just fired through it because that's what you do when you're mad. Wasn't a bad break. Matter of fact, if he can get between the 7 and the 4 and see the 2, he's fine. Let's go, Hobby. Because I want to see Hill Hill. I really, really do. Hey, Tim Spees is to your left. Ask him how he did.
Tim Spees.
This
Dude, you had a great game, bro. I want to let you know that. It's fun watching you play.
no doubt. I'm a fan.
How did you finish up?
I lost to Mike Davis.
That's okay.
There's no shame in that, dude. We all lost to Mike Davis. None of us played him. We still lost to Mike Davis today. How'd you play though?
I should have got 1 rack for sure, but he swept me. But I got a good defense and I started talking shit. And then he returned saved on me. And I apologize for my language.
You're fine.
Yeah.
We like authenticity here at the pool series.
We do.
We're both from Fayetteville. So I texted him this morning on the way up here and told him I was going to 3-foul him. It didn't really work out. He almost comboed the 8-9. He had it lined up and he tried to 3-foul me because he had me on 2 fouls. And I appreciate that because he was trying to get me back. But I'll be back. My game's growing.
Hey,
It's my
Tim.
second 9-foot table tournament. I'm a bar box shooter.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a bar box shooter, but I'm gonna be back.
Hey, can I throw a zinger at you?
Yeah.
I like the 3 foul you had earlier that didn't count.
Yeah. What?
Were you aware that the 3 foul was on? Were you aware?
I knew that the rule was on. I was in the game.
He was locked
I won't next time, you know what I'm saying?
Because you won. You won. He 3-fouled, and then you were just still shooting. That's why I was like, the first thing I wanted to ask you was about that.
Try to get him later on, so I can't even front like I didn't know what was going on. It got me.
We're just in the
I've been
Yeah,
there. You
I
get in
was
the
in the moment. So
you get in the zone and you just keep going. I mean, a bomb goes off, you still don't hear it. So I
no
know
one
I
likes
know
to
what
be
you
three
mean.
fouled. You know what I'm saying? So, but
well, good shooting, man.
Yeah,
Great
definitely.
performance, dog.
quit putting other people's instant replays on me too. You know what I'm saying? This two events in a row. Y'all keep throwing instant replays on me. You know what I'm saying? Throw some instant replay. I can make a couple nice shots.
Oh, he got you a number of them.
Got you, my man.
Yeah, I got you some reels coming. I got you, bro. Deadstroke, baby. Ooh, Mafia might be better though.
Deadstroke Mafia, is that what he said?
It might be better.
Good shooting, pal.
Thank you, man.
Speaking of gangster type moves, look at this thing. You can't even see the 4. That's how locked behind the 7 it is.
He's called the 9, I think.
How do you?
Ooh.
He leaked. He didn't leave an easy shot though.
Tim Spees
He's
is
good
a bar
people.
box. Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah,
Bar box player. This is his second 9-foot
I
tournament.
heard him say that.
The first one was at Brass Taps, obviously, when we were up there in Raleigh. Wow.
Hey, there's a big jump from playing from 7 foot to 9 foot. So he's come through, and I don't remember exactly how he did a brass tap, but here he got 9-12 today.
Justin, are you asking why I'm not playing League anymore? Absolutely fleeced that in.
Oh, Hank the Tank, Hank the Calf Pal.
Look at his face.
You know what? I'm not going to call him that. I'm going to leave you and Brian Francis to get in trouble. I'm going to show respect and courtesy, and I'm not going to be, wait for this, Brian, condescending.
Great. That's fantastic. As you ironically are condescending.
I am very condescending. That's part of what made it funny. Oh. All right, Hank's back. I think you just forget about that last game and well played.
Absolutely perfect.
I got a feeling he's not going to shoot the 9. Javier is going to let it go. Yep, he's walking towards the table.
They're going to shake hands on
Great
that.
match.
Strong finish there by
That
Hank.
was. I know that one rack was terrible for both of them, but they both played great overall otherwise.
100%.
All right, here's your chance to ask him.
What was the question?
Does he get nervous?
Hank, first of all, congratulations on a
Yes.
fantastic win.
Thank you.
2 things. Number 1, great calves. Number 2, are you nervous every time you shoot?
No, I'm not. I'm not
thank you.
nervous every time I shoot, but I think it's just being tired. I was on a road trip all week this week for work. Got home at 10 o'clock last night, and then just been grinding today. And every time I get over a shot, it doesn't look right. You know, there's some days where you don't feel like you're going to make anything, and that's kind of how I felt all day today. And every match has been like that when it's been ugly, and nothing's been easy about today at all. It's just been an ugly day.
And yet you're playing for the hot seat.
Well, it's just like when I used to play golf. I played D1 college golf, and we always said you couldn't draw a picture on the scorecard. I mean, you could shoot 69 and feel like you shot 89.
Yeah,
And pool's the same way.
big time. I agree.
I mean, you just got to grind it out when you don't have your game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Tiger Woods always said, if I don't have my A game, I got to find a way.
That's right.
And it's that way in pool too.
That's what good players do.
That's why I can.
Well, Hank, the only reason why I
Hey,
asked that question
hey,
is
he-
because this guy said that you told him one time that you're nervous every time you shoot. And I was
Yeah,
like,
at Irish
how in the hell
King,
is that
he said
possible?
that.
Because
He
I've never
said
seen
that.
that.
Not every time I shoot, but I would say every tournament, yeah. Yeah,
So I was
but
half right.
not every time I shoot, because I really believe whether you're doing, no matter what you're doing, if it means a lot to you, you're going to be nervous. I heard Jack Nicklaus say that like 40 years ago in golf. Somebody asked him, "Do you ever get nervous playing, or ever get nervous on
You
the
fill
first
in
tee
for
of
me. I
a
got to call
big
my wife.
tournament?"
I'm going to take a
He
quick
said, "I'm
break.
nervous every time on the first tee."
Mm.
He said, "If I wasn't nervous, it wouldn't mean anything to me." And that's kind of how I've always felt. So,
Wait, like 1 second.
this stuff is not at that level by any means, but I mean, for a guy that's 58 years old, and you're competing, you want to win, even if you don't got your best, you want to try to scrape it out, win any way you can. So, I mean, that's kind of what it is.
Well, bro, great shooting, Hank. Way to grind that out.
Tell you what, that one game when y'all had, we said that we'd like to just totally forget that y'all even played that game. You both lost it 3 times.
I know.
I mean, yeah, I can't just